We are just about to leave on a 9-day camping trip just north of Hope, BC, going through the towns of Merritt, Cache Creek, and Lillooet. In this first part of our journey, we head up the Coquihalla Highway to show you Monk Provincial Park, then further north to the stunning Jeune Provincial Park.
And we're calling this the Cowboy Loop. Yeehaw!
Yeehaw!
We are heading into British Columbia's cowboy country, so let's go.
So if you're heading up this way, one thing to know is that the Coquihalla has a very steep section. I think some truckers call it the hammer. So just make sure that your truck or rig has enough power. Go slow, put on your four-ways if you can't keep up, but there'll be lots of trucks going slow, so you can just kind of pull in behind them. We've just pulled off to have a little rest at the Britton Creek Rest Area. It's got a nice big parking lot for big rigs, so if you've got a big rig, this is the place to stop.
And there's food here apparently too. The food truck here has samosas as well as sandwiches. This is really cool to check out. If you're looking for ideas on where to go when you come to BC, come to the Britton Creek Rest Area and it'll just tell you where to go. What did you call it?
It's the trifecta. It's a bumpy road. She's hungry and she has to pee. Oh geez, it's a bumpy road.
The cattle guards, ironically, are like the smoothest part of this road. Here we are at Monk Provincial Park. First stop on this loop, and he's going swimming. It's
about 22 degrees air temperature, and I'm gonna try and measure the water temperature with the only thermometer I could find, which was this meat thermometer. Oh, it's dropping. It doesn't actually look that bad.
What's it reading?
It's about 15 degrees Celsius, which is 60 odd Fahrenheit.
Cold, very cold. You might notice I'm in a sweater. Oh, and now I'm the official towel holder.
You have a scarf.
Polar dip number 1.
Oh, it's hardly polar. Ooh, it doesn't feel warm. Oh, it feels colder than 15. I think it's colder out here. It still says 15. I'm just a wuss. All right, here we go. Nicola Lake, 15 degrees Celsius.
2, 1. And he's coming back. And rocket speed.
That wasn't so bad.
How's it feel?
Refreshing. I'll go in for a second one.
Are you kidding?
Well, sometimes when you go in the second time, it feels warmer.
Does it still feel warm?
It felt warmer than the first time. All right, here's a homeroom first. Mel is gonna go in the water too. Whoa, whoa.
You got your whole body in that? You're crazy.
And that was Mel going in the water. I might go again. All right, so the third time was the charm. Now I've sort of acclimated and it doesn't feel that bad.
So before leaving, we went to our local dollar store to get Jason's lake thermometer. We found these, so we thought we'd give it a try. It's a bulgur rice pilaf. You can make it 3 ways: microwave, heat it in your skillet or saucepan, or just boil the package for 5 minutes, much like our Indian foods that we love so much. So yeah, we're gonna have this with some chicken and see what it's like.
Day 2, and I'm really happy with how our solar system is doing so far. Last night it drained down to about 90% capacity. I had all of the camera batteries plugged in and my laptop plugged in, and sometime during the day today, even though it's really cloudy, it's all the way back up to 100%. So far so good.
Good morning. We have just finished spending 2 nights here at the park. It's been absolutely awesome. They've got marmots, They've got this just beautiful, arid, grassy pine trees you can kind of see around me. This is the reason why we're calling it the Cowboy Loop. Like, this is kind of deserty kind of topography. Highly recommend the park. We've got a video about that. We'll link that here with all the details. And we also spent a day hanging out around Merritt, the country music capital of Canada. The Country Music Hall of Fame is there. They have a stars walk with, you know, their handprints in cement all around the town. I've got a whole video on that as well, so be sure to check that out. Today is actually day 3 of our tour. We are moving on to Lac Le Jeune. It's only about an hour up the road, not too far outside of the town of Kamloops. And so let's go see what that's all about. At our stop in Merritt, we showed you the Kukuli Cafe, and they had some ravens are going crazy. They had some day-old bannocks for sale, so we bought a bag of those, and they make awesome sandwiches.
Before we go exploring, I'm just gonna go up and wipe off the solar panels. Got a nice view from up here too. This one's a little bit dusty. It's always important to keep your solar panels clean. Can have a lot of effect on the efficiency.
I think you can see the bottom here. It's not like super deep.
And there's the swimming area.
Yep, and Jay's getting in.
Am I?
You said you wanted to do on this trip was to swim in every lake that we go to.
Did I really say that? I don't think so. I have my bathing suit on now, but I'm really starting to have second thoughts about this. The wind is just cold.
It's chilly.
I accidentally sent a bunch of pollen towards Mel.
It was like, walk, walk, walk,
Poof! Found our little nook again. All right, strip down, get in.
All right, strip down, get in. Where's the thermometer? We gotta do a temperature check.
Air temperature, 20 degrees Celsius. Little under 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Water temperature, probably about 15. It's gonna be chilly. All right.
I'm just missing my popcorn.
Oh. So we're at Lac Le Jeune, 15-degree water temperature.
In 3, 2, 1, lift off! Every time!
That was cool.
How do you feel?
Actually feels nice. The sun is like on me now and it feels so much warmer. Invigorated. Let me explain. So the first one is horrible, but then you get out and you feel warm, and you get in the second time, it's not as bad. And then by the third time, it's like just regular swimming.
I don't think
like
so.
Stepping in now is like, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
And that was bad again. But not as bad. So compared to Nicola Lake, I think it was a little bit colder by the time I got out into the deeper water. My arms feel like they're like burning now, so it was chilly. I think the lake had cleaner, crisper water. Overall, a good spring dip. Well, good morning. We are just wrapping up our visit to Lac Le Jeune Provincial Park. A high pressure system moved in. It gave this absolutely beautiful sky. I'm still just super impressed with our solar system. I think in the summer when it's sunny and we're not using the heat a lot, 400 watts of power is like way more than we could ever need. Our battery level hasn't dipped below 80% even once, and it goes back up to 100 usually by like 10 or 11. And that concludes part 1 of the Cowboy Loop. Be sure to join us for part 2 when we visit Marble Canyon Provincial Park and the town of Lillooet. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more camping, hiking, and adventure videos. And keep on living the life you've imagined. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say.
I don't know.
What do you think it is?
Maybe it's a marmot? I don't know. was really cool too. It is cowboy or country music capital. Merritt is the cowboy. No. Yeah, remember going through Winnipeg?
That was really bad.
That was brutal. That was like a couple of hours of constant like doom 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 doom. Like that was.
Broke our stove.